We recommend in the morning when you power up to give the instrument, if you want optimum results, give it 15 minutes just for everything to stabilise in terms of the electronics, etc. Now, we have a separate video that details how to clean your cells, and because cell preparation is absolutely critical to get best results. We will examine the cell and make sure that there's no obvious marks or damage or fingerprints. You'll also note that we have filled the cell very carefully. It's not too much, too little or too much, 2/3 from the top. There's no air bubbles or any other problems. Now for that purposes, we have a number of materials available in the kit, which consists of lint-free paper wipes, swabs, and a little dab of paper to make sure you've got any excess liquid. So we have our Platinum Cobalt calibration standard, which is type 1 purified water, ultra purified water. Because all your readings are based on this baseline or 0, it's absolutely critical that you're using the best material, not just something from the tap or some other source. You need to know that you're using the best material. That's why we recommend this Lovibond product. I carefully take my cell and I position it in my instrument for the baseline. You note the orientation of the cell is important to be consistent. We recommend the Lovibond logo be facing you as the operator, and also where you position the cell is critical. You don't want it wonky, and you want it pushed to the back and to the left there, indicated by the arrow and the markers, so we know our cell is nicely positioned. Also, before you take your reading, just give it a few seconds or maybe a minute, just let the sample stabilise. There's no motion here. What we'll do is press this 0 here to baseline the unit. And this is your most critical reading. This is basically setting you up for all your future readings. And you note some additional icons have appeared. Also this red LED, this is your measurement optimization LED. You should not proceed with your next reading until this light is no longer lit. For the purpose of this exercise, I've actually taken some tap water here from lovely Amesbury, and let's see what value of Platinum Cobalt we actually get on it. Close the lid, and here on my display I now have a measurement icon. So let's press a measurement and see what we get. Again, the instrument is taking a series of readings which is averaging together, shining light through the sample and analysing it. Wow, okay, 0.78. So you can see we're close to a Platinum Cobalt of 1 of our tap water. So I'm not taking my sample out, so I'm keeping my cell in exactly the same position, and let's see what repeatability we get. .75, that's incredibly good. 0.78 before, again I can use my review previous measurement button, 0.75. That is optimum conditions. I've got the same sample in the cell, I've not changed my cell position, orientation. All that will impact on potential readings. And to emphasise that, what I'm going to do is actually take that and I'm going to rotate my sample by 180 degrees just to show you the impact the cell orientation can have on a reading. Again, I'm going to wait for my optimization LED to turn off so I know I'm going to get the best results. You can take a reading if that's on, but you're not going to get optimum results. And as you can see, the change in the orientation of the cell has had a minor effect on the reading. This can, depending on the cell being used and circumstances, be higher than this. This is a relatively low value, but we're in very controlled circumstances. So always keep your cell orientated the same way for consistency and optimised results. Every Lovibond ICx ships with this Lovibond ICx guide to good laboratory practice. This summarises the points we've made in today's video. Baseline measurement, using a Lovibond approved 0, cell handling, cell orientation, cell positioning, and how to prevent contamination and how to clean your cells using approved cleaning materials. And finally it concludes with how to measure a sample.